channel is sponsored by Great Bay Outfitters. Great Bay Outfitters is a waterfront kayak shop located near Great Bay. They are New Jersey's #1 volume dealer of Old Town kayaks. Great Bay Outfitters specializes in fishing kayaks and offers demos, rentals, repair, rigging, and a full assortment of PFDs, dry suits, motors, paddles, and accessories from many major brands. What is up, everyone? Today I'm out on my friend Brian's boat, and we are currently fishing the week prior to the big nor'easter that just hit the eastern seaboard in mid-October. When we started fishing on this day, the surface temp was 74, so it was still pretty warm. The goal was to kind of hit some wrecks and just random structures near shore while we had the chance before the storm. All in all, we ended up having a phenomenal day of fishing with multiple different species and tons of fish. I actually end up getting a handful of different videos out of this day, but today's video is just going to be centered on fishing strictly epoxy jigs, metal jigs. Now, there's no correct way or singular way to fish these. I'm going to talk about the ways that I utilized during this trip. So let me show you what we were using. So this is the Bass Pro Shops Real Image jigging spoon. It's not the only spoon that works. It's what I ended up starting with, and I started with like the nickel neon blue color because it emulates a lot of the bait fish that are around this time of year. Now, why I went to this originally is it's kind of a versatile bait to fish out front. You know, depending on where you're fishing, you might see fish on the surface that you could cast at and kind of burn the jig back at you. If you're fishing vertically on structure, you can do the same exact technique, drop it all the way to the bottom and then burn it back to the boat. If that doesn't work, you could always drop it down and just vertically jig it. Aside from the versatile ways that you could fish it, a few other reasons I like it this time of year. This time of year there's a lot more toothy fish around, bonita, sharks, bluefish, and if you're using soft plastics or some type of bait that can easily be broken down, you're going to waste a lot of money. With the metal jigs, they're really hard to kind of damage. And on top of that, the sheer weight and design of them make it for easy fishing. If you're fishing a lot of current like we were today, you're able to get that jig down where it needs to be at a relatively good time. And on the other side, if it's really windy and you're sight casting or casting away, it gives you that extra little bit of weight to kind of push that jig as far away. There we go. Yeah. I think it's a flounder. I don't know. It's nice. Whatever it is, nicer.
Man.
Yeah. Nah. What do we got? Nah. It looks like maybe a bonito. Bluefish? I don't know, something silvery. Bluefish, yeah. I think it might be foul hook. That's why I felt so good. Ooh, foul hook bluefish. Let me.
You got you?
Nah, I'm trying not to get got.
Whatever you went for it then.
There we go. So initially we were marking a lot of fish on the bottom, so the first way I was targeting them was dropping strictly to the bottom and then kind of vertically jigging it about a foot or two off. As the day goes on, we kind of switch up what we're doing. Little guy. Blue, I think, again, maybe. Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Oh, you're good.
Throw them at your feet. Lose a toe. little bass. Oh yeah, there might be something else with them. I mean, I can feel them getting hit as it's dropping.
Yeah.
That's a little bigger.
If I can get a spot going, I'll just maybe use our back here.
Might not make it though. If you want to have a bunch of those metal jigs in the my backpack, they're like the Bass Pro jigging stick, I think they're called, or something like that. So what's nice about these jigs is when you're vertically jigging them, it makes like an enticing motion, kind of like a darting or fluttering motion, I guess you would call it, as it's falling down. And those erratic motions plus the flashing, reflective, glossy color, I think do trigger a lot of the bites that you're seeing. This time of year, it's not very hard to catch these fish. You could throw anything at them, honestly. Ah, look at that little guy. I'm gonna let that one go. That's a good live line bait right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just dropping straight down, kind of letting it flutter a bit, about 2 feet up. It seems like they're hitting it on the drop. As soon as that got down, I got smoked. What do you have on that? The squid?
Yeah, with bait, which is weird because I'm either tangled right now. No, I don't know.
Yeah, they're.
I got tangled, I think.
Yeah, a lot of blues. Easy release. Let's see. Yeah. Is there much on the? Yeah, but there's some on the bottom too. I'm wondering. Because that last one.
You look at the orange on the bottom. That's not normal here.
That's a sea bass. So yeah, it's definitely a mix. It seems like if you could get through the blues to the sea bass, you have a shot.
Oh, that was bad. No. Don't tell me you did that.
I might just start dropping to the bottom and burning it back. There we go. A little nicer. Blue again.
I mean, this time of year they should have a little weight.
Yeah. Actually, look, probably just grab them underneath, make it a little easier. So at this point, I decided to start dropping the jig all the way down and just burn it back as fast as I could. Found that most of the fish at this point were kind of staged in the middle of the water column, so we were trying to target those fish by just aggressively pulling that spoon through.
Yeah, I think the drop and burn technique is the way to go.
Feeling it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bended up top, right?
See, I gotta retie. They reframe my line.
Number one rookie mistake that I find if you're fishing for toothy fish like this is being lazy and just not retying when the line's getting frayed. It's not worth, the few seconds you lose fishing, honestly, especially how expensive jigs and, flutter spoons have become. Take the extra, 30 seconds to just cut and retie, because in the long run, you're not going to lose as many jigs and you'll still not lose as many fish.
Drop them. I've been trying to burn it, try and get like the more aggressive, bigger fish to follow it. Yeah, maybe you could weed through them. Oh, I spit it right at the surface. It's a nice thing about metal though, you can just drop it right back down. No need to waste time for bait. Nothing like jig fishing. And it's always like the retrieve. Because it's funny, if I could get it all the way to the bottom, I could feel the sea bass in it. But I've been trying to kind of burn it straight above them. That's a little bit bigger.